Hello guys, my name is Mr. Paul Waberu. I'm a teacher of physics and mathematics. I'm also an innovator. I'm also an ICT champion, information communication and technology. I'm also the brains behind the MSS Television, the YouTube channel that mostly deals with education content, innovation and information communication and technology. Now, as a teacher, I just want to advise the young teachers, especially teachers who are graduating, nowadays recently, and probably in the last 5 years, that the skills of ICT are almost mandatory nowadays, because everything in TSC is being done online. Take, for example, the Teacher Performance Appraisal and Development, the TPAD tool. It's exactly what I've said, it's done online. Even the most recent launching of the emails, the TSC email with Microsoft, as a Microsoft 365, the Outlook, the Microsoft Outlook, and many other tools, that basically can tell you exactly where we are moving as a country, as a workforce, and basically as a teacher, I'll just encourage you to embrace ICT, information communication and technology. Nowadays, again, you don't have to go to school per se, like for example, enroll in campus. Some of these things can easily be found online. Just go to YouTube. Get versed with ICT 101, the basics of ICT computers. That's where, the rubber meets the road. Start, getting well versed with the basics. There's word processing. You should be in a position to, make Word documents very well, formatting them, such that when you type an exam, the output will look so, presentable, look decent. Again, you can advance that. You can do, Excel, Microsoft Excel. That will help you to analyze your results. You can also do graphs, within the same software. It's always good to, move up at the same pace, if not faster, with technology, because basically technology is moving at a very, very, very fast pace. So don't be left behind. Don't be like the 1950s, the teachers of when everything was starting, when Kenya, gained its independence. We're in the 21st century. As a teacher, there are so many skills that you can learn, for free. I'm talking about online, because I'm looking at this in the future. Probably we shall not be doing one-on-one teaching. You'll be required to have excellent skills in remote learning. And as a teacher, if you'll not be having those skills, you could be rendered obsolete. Yeah, because the crop of teachers that is coming up nowadays, just like I mentioned before, is a crop that is very, very versed or well versed with technological advancement. Everybody nowadays has a smartphone. A smartphone can do so many things. A smartphone, number one, you can record a video, you can record a conversation, you can access an array of information online, you can download books, you can download past papers, even with marking schemes. But you find that nowadays teachers have a mindset that you need to have physical and tangible resources. Like, I don't have past papers. You're looking in a file to access a 1995 past paper, whereas you can just get a very, very recent past paper which has been shared online, even KCSE. And then all you need to do is lightly and edit that, or you print as is. KCSE nowadays, people post them online. So as a teacher, you need to get well versed with ICT. The skills in ICT, information communication and technology, will be the basis for promotion in the future. There's no way you can you'd want to move from one job group. Say you're in job group K and you want to, not K, L, and you want to move to M, and all you can say is that you have been teaching well. It's not about teaching well. It's about showing results, showing development. What have you been doing to improve yourself, to upgrade yourself, to enhance teaching and learning in the learning environment? So I'd advise teachers, if you really want to be promoted, if you really want to see good days ahead, you also need to upgrade yourself. Actually, it's not the length or the duration of time that matters. It's how much as an individual you have upgraded yourself. You might see a youngster, who has just entered your job group, probably you're in L, and then within a very short time, they have gone to M. Why? Because when an opportunity arises for an interview, when the the interview panel are mesmerized, they are very well, they're brought abreast of these young men's talents, of these young ladies, skills and attitudes and many other things that are well needed. So the promotion will be necessitated by the fact that this person deserves, not the duration. You could have stayed in that job role for 20 years and somebody else comes who have just been there for 3 years and they are promoted. You're left out. Why? Because you don't have the skills, the skill sets that are required for you to be moved from one level to another. It's not about the length, the stay. It's about how productive are you becoming as time goes by. So it's good to upgrade. It's absolutely imperative as a teacher. Gain new skills, gain new, there are so many things that you can learn, especially online nowadays. Learn video editing, learn ICT integration in education, learn how to use PowerPoint, learn how to use Publisher, learn how to design covers of books, learn how to edit photos, learn how to do everything that pertains to ICT, learn how to even edit videos. Because I'm imagining it's not all about content consumption, it can also go to content creation. As a teacher, can you produce a video lesson? All right. Are you able to merge your video lesson with PowerPoint? Are you able to integrate your video lesson, for example, you're a science teacher, animations, video simulations and animations with you as a teacher teaching with notes? So you have 3 things happening at the same time. You have the teacher in camera, all right? You have, slides going down, and you also have at the same time simulations and animation. Are you able to do all those things in one lesson? Those are the skill sets that I'm talking about. These skill sets, they are required world over, such that if as a teacher you'd be moving from Kenya to another country, say the US, your skills will still be very, very much relevant. But say you're moving from Kenya as a teacher, and when you reach the US, the only thing that you probably could or can do is to clean the washrooms, to clean toilets, because your skill set, don't match the expectations there, because they expect you to be highly skilled in ICT, highly skilled in so many other basics. To them, some of these things are basics. ICT, basics. Using a camera, basics. Editing a video, basics. Everything, basics. Accessing information online, basics. But here, you have been teaching for the last 50 years. You can't open a Word document. You can process a PDF. You can process a spreadsheet. You can, analyze the results of your students. And when you go there, you find that everybody does that, including the students. So this is coming as an indictment to every teacher in this country. Kindly and please embrace information, communication, and technology. That is why, as an individual, I decided to start up this project. Actually, we're calling it a project because it's basically a project. The MSS Television project is exactly doing what I'm saying. It's meant to help teachers, learners, and everybody else to, number 1, learn the basics of ICT skills. Number 2, access content online for free. Number 3, will be helping them, in terms of innovations. The 3 things you've heard. Our slogan is where MSS Television is where education, talent, and innovation coexist, because those 3, they come in handy. Education, we talk about learning, the basics, learning, all right? We talk about ICT integration. We talk about talent. So there are many talented learners who have an array of talents. As a teacher, are you able to explore these talents to help these learners? Probably the learner is not so gifted in academics, but they have a talent. All right, are you able to capture that? Are you able to harness that? Are you able to nurse and nurture that? Because in the future, what matters is the success. Will this learner in the future be successful, courtesy of what you help them to achieve? All right, so this is coming as a serious indictment and innovation. Are you helping the learner to realize their full potential through innovation? And this again comes in handy with the science teachers. Are you encouraging your learners to embrace STEM, the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics? Do you have a STEM club in your school? These are some of the questions that I would be asking if you, of course, invite me to your school to talk to your teachers. Do you have a running STEM club? Do you have an ICT center? Are your teachers ICT compliant? Do you like technology? Those are the questions. We are in the 21st century. So I think I'll stop at that for now. Thank you very much for watching. If to get and to access more content like this, don't forget to subscribe to MSS Television on YouTube, And if you have any inquiries, you can always reach us on msstelevision@gmail.com. Bye bye for now.